As I was driving along right now, I was expressing my disappointment to the Lord that it looks like I'm not going to be able to go to the Asbury revival because I could only go the beginning of next month. And so I was talking to the Lord, and the Lord spoke to me. And he called the Asbury revival, he called it the Asbury Spark. He didn't use the word revival. He said the Asbury Spark is going to last until I return. It's going to last until I return. And of course, the spark insinuates that a bigger fire gets started. I was sparked many years ago at the Brownsville revival, and I saw many great things at that revival, but I saw greater things out in the field, in the places where we went from the Brownsville revival. I personally did, and I saw in many other lives, and to this day, the spark of the Brownsville revival is still going. I can point to many missionaries and many ministers around the world that went to Brownsville or Toronto or to Argentina or to Holy Trinity Brompton in England and some of these other places that were sparks of God. And to this day, there are great men and women of God who caught on fire and are accomplishing great things for him, the ones who kept the fire. But I looked it up real quick, and I looked for the word spark in the Bible, and my concordance brought me to Haggai, chapter 1, verse 14, where it says this: "So the Lord sparked the enthusiasm of Zerubbabel." Oh, wow. The governor. God sparked his enthusiasm. What is enthusiasm? It's passion. It's purpose, the desire to do something, to be energetic about something. God sparked the enthusiasm of Zerubbabel. God sparked the enthusiasm of Jeshua, the high priest. God sparked the enthusiasm, I love this, of the whole remnant of God's people. God sparked the remnant of God's people. And what did they do with this spark? It says they began to work on the house of their God, the Lord of heaven's armies. Isn't that awesome? This conversation with the Lord also reminded me of a song. It was my generation's Christian kumbaya song. It was called Pass It On. And the words went like this: "It only takes a spark to get a fire going, and soon all those around will warm up in its glowing." And that's how it is with God's love. Once you've experienced it, and the rest of the song goes, you'll spread his love to everyone. You're going to want to pass it on. And so, you know what, guys, if you're like me and you're a little disappointed that you didn't get to go, it's all right. It's still going, just like Brownsville's still going, just like some of these other revivals are still going. It's still going. It started even before it started there. For me, since February 1, guys, the Holy Spirit's been moving in my life in a new and a fresh way with a new spark. And I'm all for going to revivals. But even if you can't get there, you can get the spark. You can get the power, the presence of God. Get to a church. Get to a place where believers who are hungry are coming together, even if it's online. Get sparked.